Good day and welcome to PCB tutorial channel. In today's video, I'm going to teach you simple ways to prove the equation of motion. As you can see, the first equation of motion here is V equal to U plus AT. The second equation of motion is S equal to UT plus half AT squared. And the third equation of motion is V squared equal to U squared plus 2AS. Today, I'm going to prove to you how they got it. The first equation of motion was proved from the formula for acceleration. And what is the formula for acceleration? Our A equal to final velocity minus U, which is the initial velocity, all over time taken. This time is the time interval between the final velocity and the initial velocity. Let us write it down, where our A equal to acceleration, where our V equal to final velocity, where our U equal to initial velocity, and our T equal to time. As you can see, the first equation of motion here is V equal to U plus AT. That means from this formula, we are going to make V as a subject formula. How can we make V as a subject formula? From your knowledge of mathematics, you can see that from here, A equal to V minus U all over T. We are to make this V as a subject formula. Here is the same thing as over 1. So that you can now have your A all over 1 equal to final velocity minus initial velocity all over time taken. What is the following process? The following process is cross multiplication. Hope you are getting me. It is cross multiplication. If you cross multiply, this one will multiply to this one, and this one will multiply to this one, so that you have your AT, that is equal to 1 times V minus U will still give you V minus U. So following the process, from here, you can write that your V minus U equal to AT. From here now, you can make V as a subject formula by collect the like terms. If you collect the like terms, this minus U will cross the equal to sign and turn to plus U, so that you now have your V equal to U plus AT. This is the first equation of motion, where V equal to U plus AT, V equal to U plus AT. Let's continue. From here now, we are going to prove the second equation of motion. And how can we prove the second equation of motion? Remember the formula for velocity. When we say that our velocity is equal to distance all over time, where V is the velocity, S is the distance between them, between 2 points, and T is the time taken. From here, let us try and make S as a subject formula now. Here is the same thing as over 1, so that you now have your S is equal to V times T. That is this one times this one, and this one times this one. You now have that your S is equal to V T. But remember from your knowledge in physics, remember that average velocity, which is like this, is equal to final velocity, which is V, plus initial velocity, which is U, all over 2. When we're talking of average, we mean the addition of two things divided by their total number. That's what we mean by what? By average. From here now, let us call this one our equation I. So substitute equation I here. Okay, let us call this one equation 2. Sorry, let us call this one equation 2. Substitute equation 1 into equation 2. That is, let us move this one into this one, so that our S now is equal to, in place of V here, we are going to have V plus U all over 2, and there's T here. We put the T here. So remember, there's another formula, which is our first equation of motion. Let us call this one equation X. But our first equation of motion says V equal to U plus AT. Let us call this one equation Y. Substitute equation Y into equation X. If you substitute equation Y into equation S, you are going to have that your S equal to, this is the bracket open here, in place of V now. That means in place of V, you put the value of V, so that you now have U plus AT plus, there's another U here, you put U all over 2 close bracket T, which is the T outside. From here now, the following thing to do is to open your bracket. If you open your bracket, you now see that your S is equal to U times T will give you UT plus AT plus, remember, this is your plus plus. Then, as you can see, so SUT plus AT plus U times T will also give you UT. Everything will give you all over what? All over 2. From here now, UT plus UT will give you 2UT. S now is equal to 2UT plus there's another AT here, that is plus AT, everything all over 2. So there's 2 here, there's 2 here, these 2 cancel these 2, so that your S now is equal to UT, because these 2 cancel these 2, UT plus plus. You know that when AT over 2 is the same thing as half of AT, so that you now have half AT square. So here is the second equation of motion.